Hey y'all, I'm back. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I'm sorry. For my holiday, I took literally a holiday. I didn't do any work at all. But let's get right back into it. This is my only account, the Newfie Witch. Split the deck. 10 of Cups. Crazy. Somebody's gonna get their dream life here. Yes, this is my only account, the Newfie Witch. I will never reach out to you for readings, so please don't get scammed. This is just a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone, but if it just so happens to resonate and you'd like to dive deeper and you think it's your reading, just email me up above here at this email. I haven't even touched my cards in 10 days. That feels weird. Okay, just split the deck again to the Strength, which is Leo energy. We are in Leo season. Okay, one more. 10 of Cups again. Someone's definitely getting their dream life here. Okay, one more. Oh. And it ends up at the bottom again. So, here we go. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so to whoever I'm talking to, I believe that there is some kind of a relationship in your life in which you didn't see eye to eye. There was a lot of tension in this relationship. This could be like really any kind of relationship here. I'm not just talking romantic, okay? This could be like with a family member. This could be with a friend. This could be with a coworker. I'm saying coworker for some because we do have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Pentacles is money, job, career, all that stuff. But I do believe there was maybe arguments with this person, and you just didn't like each other's company in some sort of way, okay? And this is saying that pretty much. So you're starting with the Queen of Pentacles here. This could also represent yourself, but I'm seeing it as the person who you did not see eye to eye with. Okay, and all these cards, this is kind of how they came out. So they're kind of all, squish. And you have, so the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands, in reverse. So this is like, this card means basically trying to avoid conflict. So maybe, if you work with them, maybe you tried to stay away from them as much as possible. If it's a family member, maybe you just did not desire to be around them at all. However it resonates with you, okay? This is basically agreeing to disagree, you know, accept each other's flaws. But again, then you have the Three of Pentacles, more pentacle energy here. So I think for sure, for some of you, it's somebody who you work with in some sort of way. So this card kind of represents or upright, it represents like working together, teamwork, collaboration, working things out, okay? Or being able to. So, but it's kind of tilted as well. So I'm just thinking that maybe you did agree to disagree, but you still don't desire to be around each other, if that all makes sense. Then you have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Page of Cups. So I'm seeing this going down as there was this person, okay, that you did not love to be around. You didn't like their energy. There was arguments, there was fighting, there was some kind of tension between you, okay? You're coming out as the Queen of Wands here, in reverse. This card represents being it represents self-confidence, self-respect. Okay, so I think what went down was maybe you didn't like them, or you didn't like something they did, or whatever. You didn't like fighting, you didn't like arguing with them all the time, and so you ended up walking away, okay, in a form of self-respect here. Then you have the Page of Cups. So this card represents well, it represents new love. I don't necessarily, this could be about love, but I don't necessarily see it as dominantly about love. It could be, like I say, about any type of relationship here. But this guy represents like new love. This represents like happy surprises. So, and it also represents possible communication here. So this could be somebody coming forth, possibly this person, who you're on the outs with, or are on the outs with, coming forth and trying to speak to you again. This could come through as like surprise message, phone call, visit, any of those things. So for some of you, they will come back around to try to communicate here with you. Then you have the Ace of Swords and the Temperance coming out, both on their sides. So I see this as being, because the Ace of Swords means also communication, okay? This means clarity about something. So maybe there was misunderstandings here with this person, and maybe necessarily you don't really know this. But there's always two sides to each story, right? But this means communication, clarity. This could also mean like new beginnings. You have the Temperance. Temperance means timing, means harmony, it means balance. So I feel like this person who's coming back around to communicate with you would like to start over in some way, okay? Like I say, Temperance coming out. This could also represent divine timing. So maybe everything that's going down in this connection is happening for a reason. I truly believe that everything that happens, even terrible things, they happen for a reason. I'm not saying they're fair. Okay, just to put that out there. But I believe that this person's coming around to communicate some clarity in this situation. And the balance and harmony in this connection will be regained for some of you. But it's going to take some work. And this is why it's on its side. Okay? And the communication card, the Ace of Swords, it's on its side because the communication is not happening yet. It's in process. Okay? It's coming.